Today's objective is to learn the Salsa Basic. There are going to be parts where I will expect you to stand up and try it along with me, but I'll let you know when that is, and I'll also let you know when to put your volume up. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. First thing to get down are the actual counts. And the counts for the Salsa Basic are 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold. Now remember that hold means to do what? Means to do nothing. It helps to fill out the counts. So let's just go ahead and count it out with claps, and I expect that you're going to be doing this with me. So ready? 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold. If you need to try that again, feel free to pause it here and just go back and clap it along with me. Alright, so every single one of those counts actually corresponds to actual steps. And we're going to kind of break it down half and half, and you'll see what I mean as we go through it. So you're going to start in first position, and that's what you can see here. Then you'll actually step out with your left foot, and you're not actually going to be moving your right foot. So when you step out, it'll look like this. And that's actually count number 1. Now I want to show you all a video of what it actually looks like. 1. Alright, now if you need to do that again or watch that again, feel free to just go back and rewatch it. Now we're going to move on to number 2. So, for 2, you're simply going to step in place with the right foot. And now I'm going to show you what 1 and 2 look like together. So stand on up and do it with me. 1, 2. Okay, so this is where we left off. So now for 3, what you're going to do is you're going to bring the left foot back, and you're going to bring it to the middle. And so now we're going to see what that looks like all together. So you know already what to do. Stand on up and try it with me. 1, 2, 3. Feel free to go back and do it again if you want some more practice. And now what could be happening on count 4? So remember that the counts are 1, 2, 3, hold. And so all we're going to do is stay in place. And so now let's go ahead and see what that all looks like together. So stand on up and try it with me. 1, 2, 3, hold. If you want to keep on trying 1, 2, 3, hold over and over again before moving on, now's the time to pause it and go back and do that. So for the second half, you're basically going to be doing the same thing that you did for 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Except this time, you're going to start out by actually stepping back with the right foot. And so that's actually number 5. And here it is after you've stepped back. You're going to keep your left foot anchored. And so now let's see what that looks like. 5. And now for 6, you're going to step in place with your left foot. So now let's combine 5 and 6 together. Stand on up and try it with me. 5, 6. So let's keep on going. Now we're going to go on to 7. So what you're going to do for 7 is you're going to bring your right foot back into the middle. And so now let's see 5, 6, and 7 all together. So once again, stand up and you're doing it with me. 5, 6, 7. If you want to go back and try that a few times, pause it right here and go ahead and do that. So here we are after we've done 5, 6, and 7, and just like we held for count 4, we're actually going to hold for count 8. That's why the counts were 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold. So now we're going to see it all together, and be sure to try it with me as I do this too. 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold. Feel free to pause and go back and see that again and try it again a few more times. So how did that feel? What really helps the basic look lots more natural is if you actually keep your steps in a straight line. So imagine that you're standing in first position, like you see here, And there's actually a line that's drawn right between your legs that extends in front and behind you. Now your steps need to stay on the line. So I'm going to take this time to show you what it looks like when they're actually not staying in the line. 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold. So that looks a little awkward, so you don't want to do that. So now I'm going to take this time to show you what it looks like if you do keep your legs on the line, and pay close attention to the cube in motion. 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold. Now that was a lot better. If you want to go back and watch that and kind of compare yourself to what I'm doing here, especially with that cube in motion, now's the time to pause and go back and do that. So like I mentioned, pay close attention to that cube in motion. Keeping your feet on that line really helps enhance that cube in motion, and remember that we want that cube in motion. And with that said, that's just about it for the Salsa Basic. So for now, just make sure that you get the steps down with the proper counts, and eventually you'll see that the cube in motion will just come. And I want you to practice, practice, and practice. And when you're ready, feel free to move on to this next video where we're going to try it with music. So check out what it looks like when you do it along with music, and be sure to put your volume up at this time and just dance along with me. Now feel free to watch that as many times as you want and just keep practicing, and once you're comfortable with it, are we ready to move on to the next video where you learn how to do turns?